Welcome back. You're watching Overdrive, and it's time now for us to take your queries on Autoselector. Sirish joins us as always. Hey Sirish, our first question comes into us from Kerala, and Kurian Akara writes in saying he's a regular viewer of the show. Thanks very much, Kurian, for watching. He's planning to buy himself a premium sedan. His budget is about 40 to 50 lakh rupees, and he will be using this car for both city as well as long distance driving. His options are the BMW 525D, the Audi A6 and the Mercedes E-Class. He will both be driving the car as well as getting his chauffeur to drive it for him. Comfort and safety are his main areas of concern. So what would your verdict be, Sirish?
In terms of safety, all three are really excellent. Now the A6, it will be phased out. In February, there's an all-new A6 going to be launched. In fact, the pictures are already out. It was already there in Overdrive magazine. So the current model is a run-out model. You will get good discounts, and at that price, the A6 does make a good buy, but it is a run-out model, and your resale values obviously will drop. So think about that. Now, between the Mercedes and the BMW is obviously slightly on the sportier side, so the ride quality consequently is a bit stiffer. The Mercedes, it's a little softer, so the ride quality is much nicer. I've been using an E350 for the past couple of months, and I really love the car. It's a very comfortable car, but it's also very fast, and it is involving as a driver's car. So if you're looking at both the cars, overall in terms of that luxury aspect, I would still pick the Mercedes. If you're looking at buying an entry-level car in that segment, well, the BMW 520D, which has just been launched, excellent pricing, a very good engine, good options inside the car. So I would look at that if you're looking at around 40 lakhs, but if you can stretch your budget, then the 525D definitely makes a lot of sense.
Okay, our next question comes into us from Gagan Kirti. He says he's planning to buy himself a car. His budget is about 5 to 6 lakh rupees. His monthly running will be on the low side, so he wants to know whether he should opt for a petrol version or a diesel variant. Will diesel prices also rise in the near future? Your guess is as good as ours, Gagan. The government at this point in time doesn't look like it's going to be hiking diesel prices anytime soon. Now, he wants to buy the new 2011 Maruti Swift. When will the car launch? Can he get it by April? If the launch is delayed, what else can he look for?
Well, diesel prices will definitely go up. When they're going to go up, God alone knows. It all depends on these political ramifications. But the prices will go up. It will get closer to petrol. Petrol obviously will be more expensive. But if your running is not that much, then go for a petrol. Because see, you spend so much more for a diesel car. So to recover that investment, you need to do a decent amount of miles. And if you're not doing those decent amount of miles, then what's the sense? Why spend so much more for a diesel? And a petrol engine is nicer to drive. It's more refined. It is quieter. It's a nicer engine overall to use in a car. Now, between the cars that you mentioned, the Swift, it will be coming in 2011. We're expecting it around April, May, but it might get delayed. You can't say for sure. Now, if you're not going to wait till then there is the Figo. It's just won Overdrive's compact car of the year, an excellent car, very, very well priced, good space inside the car, nice to drive, decent engines. Look at the Figo then.
All right, on to a biking question now. Mohit writes into us from Gurgaon. He says he wants to buy himself a motorcycle. He's got a budget of 80,000 rupees. He wants to know if he should buy the Bajaj Pulsar 220 or the Yamaha FZS. Which one should he pick, or is there a better looking option within that price range that he should consider, Sirish?
I would take the Pulsar 220. It is bigger, so it's more comfortable for me. It's got more space on the bike, a nice engine, rides well, good to handle, good for our roads, good if you're doing long distances. So overall, I would pick the Pulsar 220.
And it's back now to cars. Our final question comes into us from Stephen. He writes in saying he wants to buy a car. His budget is 8 to 10 lakh rupees. He wants to know whether he should buy a petrol car, but he's confused about what he should buy. He drives about 20 kilometers every day and does a long drive every 6 months. So what should he look at, Sirish?
Honda City is the best car in that segment. Of course, there is the Etios, but the Etios is one segment below the Honda City. If you can afford 8 to 10 lakhs, so you can definitely afford the Honda City, go for the Honda City. It is the best in that class, and not without reason. It's got a very good engine, good space inside. Only thing, the interiors don't feel as premium as the Vento, and the Vento has got a diesel engine, but you don't care about the petrol-diesel debate. So the Honda City is the best car for you.
Well, that wraps up Auto Selector for this week. Do remember, you can send us your queries as well. All you need to do is write to us, helpdesk@overdrive.co.in. That's our email address.